Seems to be outscoring Barstow at this stage. It's another dart of the bull. And this time he gets it.
Third leg, Reese Robinson.
Beautifully squeezed from Reese. On dart 1. No, it's not. He's going to stay true to his normal throw.
Game shot.
And that's why. And Reese Robinson is off to a winning start. A bit of a burst towards the end there. The last 2 legs that he won were won in legs of 13 and 14. Robinson a 4-2 winner against Chaz Barstow. There's nothing slow about this group whatsoever in every single metric you look at in terms of pace, in terms of quality. Whitehead with an 81 to take the opening leg.
$42. Conan, you required 22.
Double 11 for Whitehead. In fact, he's going to split it. 6 a double 8. And Whitehead's off to a winning start. He gets the better of Thomas Banks by 4 legs to 0. It's a winning start for the former champion. A ruthless display, a professional display. Coming up after the break, Jimmy Van Schie against Jared Cole. Well, there's a bit of a pinch, all things considered. Jared Cole nicks the first leg in 14. Not often you say that.
This is a seriously good game. Look at where they're at after 9. Double 10.
90.
The door is open again for Jared.
100.
Jimmy Van Schie is presenting Jared Cole with too many opportunities, and he's going to get 2 more here at tops. Potential 11 data.
Could be a carbon copy of Jimmy's visit. But that's the difference.
On the third leg, Jared Cole.
And you want that to be the difference as well. He hasn't had the same aura since that double top fell out.
He shouldn't even be here. Shouldn't even be here, Jared Cole. But he's won.
Match, Jared Cole.
He gets the better of Jimmy Van Schie by 4 legs to 1 to win his opening match of the week. Well, he got the 13th hour phone call, and so far it's a phone call that's profitable. Jared Cole off.
This group
100.
would be a tomahawk steak. Another. And Barstow is off and running in this one with a double-double checkout.
Conan Whitehead 9 darts down to a ton. The checkout that Barstow took out in the previous leg, and because of that bounce out there meant the finishing opportunity was off the cards for the man from Winchester,
100.
the Prince of Winchester. But Conan wants a king here, showing why he is the daddy in this building. Back-to-back tons in back-to-back legs, and Whitehead leads 3-1. 12 data, hasn't it, for the Barbarian?
10.
Double 5 to make it 2 wins on 2, and Conan Whitehead is serenely going about his passage so far this morning. It was a professional display to beat Thomas Banks, and that at times was brilliant against Barstow, and you can tell he really is in the mood today.
He might not have time to recover against Jared. Double 8. This is tricky. He can barely see it. But he can see enough.
The second leg, Jared Cole.
Jared Cole is picking up more pieces than a cleaner at a Greek restaurant right now.
Third leg, it's Jared to throw first.
Had it surrounded about finding it so far today, Jared Cole, that particular target. Robinson looking at 116. Perfect guy for the treble. Finds it dart 2, double 18. Well, that's wonderful.
On the fourth leg,
absolutely wonderful from Reese Robinson. And we're back level at 2-2.
Fifth leg, it's Jared to throw first.
Fell foul to that kind of rule.
He's not falling foul here. He's showing patience and he's showing poise. Well, who's going to dip their bread here?
13.
For 2 wins out of 2, it's double 4, and that is superb. And the king of the castle is off to the perfect start. 2 wins out of 2. Shakes his head, maybe not overly enamoured with the performance, but There was a lot to like about that from Jared Cole. Doesn't go to Thomas Banks, comes back for 3 more at double 9. Decides to split 6-6 into the corner, and into a 1-0 lead is the Bulldog.
Jimmy requires 65.
Double top. Level game, 14 darts, much more like it from Jimmy Van Schie.
Did he just give that double top bed a little bit of a stare down?
Third leg, it's Thomas to throw first. Game on. And Thomas, you require 6.
Well, this is really, really troublesome. That's the problem.
Game shot on the
but
5th leg.
That is the solution. What a shot that was. I'll go for double 3. I'll go for 2-2-2. I'll miss the board, but I'll take the double 3 anyway. Fabulous.
6th leg, it's Jimmy to throw first.
I think the person that enjoyed it the most was Jimmy Van Schie. But this game could be over. This game is over. Jimmy Van Schie's on the board. It was a 4-1 defeat to Jared Cole, his opener, but he backs up a 4-2 win against Thomas Banks. A nice embrace between the pair at the end of that one. And Jimmy being a supportive friend to Thomas. He was hoping for a nice little kiss of the barrel, couldn't find it. But has Chaz Barstow got a kiss of luck here?
Game shot on the first
He had to rely on his opponent missing. He did. And then he needed to hit. And he duly obliged there. Barstow 1 up.
Jared, you require.
Is he going to be made to pay for it?
The bullseye is finally found off the back of a combination for Jared Cole. And that is his 3rd ton plus checkout of the day.
Third
and
leg,
that gets him back on terms.
Game on.
Jared's already had 3 ton toppers. Is he going to add a 4th to the mix here? What's a beat for a breaker throw? He's going to get a dart. A double 18.
Game shot on the 3rd leg.
Well,
Jared
he is
Cole.
pincher in chief today, is Jared Cole.
Jared, you require 73.
Double 16. And that one misses, giving Barstow a chance of those
52.
first 2 points of this group at Jared's expense.
And it just bunches things up a little bit. It gives Conan Whitehead the opportunity to move clear at the top of the table. But for Chaz Barstow, all he'll care about is getting on the board. He gets the better at Jared Cole. And for Jared, that's a first defeat.
And you require 63.
Oh, this would be a bonus. Very much a bonus. Take it and run, Conan. Or run and take it. Because that one was a bit wobbly as well.
It's Conan to throw first.
He tried this earlier. And again, he doesn't get to the bullseye, but does find his way to 32. I'm loving that approach shot.
Tops for what would be a 2nd ton checkout of the day for Conan.
Game shot on the 3rd
leg.
Conan
2-1
Whitehead.
of these doesn't give Van Schie an opportunity to break.
Never question the mind of a Dutch dart player because they think faster than most.
Game shot on the
3-3
it is. Jimmy Van Schie. 7th and final
This
leg.
really has got a
Conan
heavyweight
to
feel to
first.
this game. I love it.
Game on.
Van Schie has made a habit of shots like this over the last 18 months.
At times he might be flamboyant, but he has made a career here of keeping cool under pressure. Now, he has found difficult bullseyes like this to win matches in the past. He's going to need to find another one here. And he does find another one.
Jimmy Van Schie.
Well, I can tell you now, that was a dart based more on muscle memory than anything else. He would have seen nothing of that target. But he managed not just to find the bullseye, but find it dead centre. And he gets the better of Conan Whitehead in a last leg decider.
Reese require 36.
Is he going to use that one? He couldn't. But he finds the leg anyway. That's a great dart at double from Reese. Like Henry mentioned, there are times you can be merciful in this game. This is that moment.
Double 4.
Game shot and the match.
Ultimately,
Reece
that
Robinson.
game was 2 points for Reece Robinson against Thomas Banks. And do you know what? Reece Robinson's shown a lot about the human being that he is in that particular game. He showed Thomas Banks the absolute utmost respect and fair play to him.
To a darting novice, that's a good 140.
6.
To anybody who watches darts as much as we do, that is a world-class 140. Followed by an impressive 1-2-1. Whitehead's in the mood.
Just underneath, and so Cole will come back
40.
looking at double top to extend the game furthermore. 2 tens. 3-2. Whitehead forced to serve this contest out. Cole keeping his cool.
6 flag. It's Conan to the reverse.
Furnace heat to complete a 4-2 win. It will move him on to 6 points in the group. It would temporarily move him top of the group.
40.
But Jared Cole being presented with another chance.
60.
Whitehead knew that wasn't in. The moment it left his fingertips. This is a horrible blocker. Penny for the thoughts of Whitehead because we're going the distance now. If he walks away with 4 points from his first 4 games,
it's Jared to throw first.
He's the one who's going to be incandescent.
And a bit of a blip in the previous one, but looking to get back on track. And back on track he is. He was made to work hard for it in the end by Jared Cole, but over the line he is. A 4-3 winner is the former champion, the first ever champion here. Whitehead 4, Cole 3.
Thomas, you require 40.
Nothing fishy about that.
Thomas
Banks finds the double 15 and he takes the opening leg.
Right, Chaz, take a 59 and you show him. No lemon here. Chaz Barstow is not a lemon. He is just brilliant. This should be a split, but it's not going to be.
Why need to split when you're going to hit anyway? And Chaz Barstow gets the better of Thomas Banks by 4 legs to 1. Decent performance, that.
Leave 36. That would be classified as a layup.
Fancy this to go. Fancy it to go, and he duly obliges. This is a special performance so far from Jimmy Van Schie. That would have been the 4th time in this building Reece Robinson would have had an average of 111 or in excess hit against him.
He knows this has got to go. That is an incredible dart. Seriously impressive. Like clearing Beecher's Brook without even flicking a leaf.
5th flag, it's Jimmy to throw first. Game on. 41.
But once again, Reece Robinson's on the receiving end of it. For the 4th time in this building, Reece Robinson has had an average in excess of 110 hits against him. 110.55 in the end for Jimmy Van Schie.
Thomas had a couple of things on his mind there. One was trying to hit the double 10 and one was trying to stay behind the mark. Now with a marker, and he uses it. That was a bit unconventional, but it worked.
Thomas, you require 68.
24 off leaves 44. Double 16. That is bravery. There's no other word in the English language to describe that checkout more.
Jared, you require 160.
Well, this could be the spark for Cole. He needs to find one. And the 160 could be exactly that.
Game shot.
His day is done.
Jared Cole.
And he beats Thomas Banks by 4 legs to 1. It's not a bad first day for Jared, who 24 hours ago wasn't even supposed to be here. But he gets himself to 6 points, which is more wins today than losses. A great deal of respect on the stage between those two very close friends. But it is 4-1 to Jared Cole. That infuriates a dart player at this level. Any level. You get the hard bit and you miss the single. Bullseye for Robinson.
Game shot on the first leg. Reese Robinson.
It's just really impressive, isn't it? What a great first leg that was from both players. Wasn't able to find it. Once and twice. And it's 3-2 Robinson. This is like your favourite 70s themed nightclub.
Reese require 32.
Well, this to round it off. Double 60 for 4-3 win. Double 16's found, and it means that Conan Whitehead will stay on 6 points and Reese Robinson will move on to 6 points. Welcome back to the MODUS Super Series, where the day's action has been completed in Group A. And what a game we had to finish proceedings off between Chaz Barster and Jimmy Van Schie. A 4-1 win for Barster means that he's won each of his last 3 games after a slow start to proceedings, and he is on 6. In fact, 5 players on 6 points, one at the end of the first day's worth of play in this group. Confirmation of that, Conan Whitehead leads the way by the solitary leg on legs difference. And how about that? Jimmy Van Schie picking up 3 wins and is 5th in the table. Thomas Banks, the only player not to get off the board following the first day's worth of play.